So this morning we're going to use our mats, our chairs, and if you have a heavier weight, that would be great for this class, as well as your regular medium or lighter biceps, lighter weights. If you have a significantly heavier one, that would be terrific. Let's get ourselves warmed up. You can see I'm in a different place today. This is my new room I've been banished to. All right, so let's step touch to warm up. Good. Step 1 foot out so you're in a lunge. We're going to do a one-legged run. So just the outside leg is going to move. Running. Good. 3, 2, 1. And reverse. So just swing around to the opposite direction. Same movement, one-legged run. I'm going to move this out of my way before I kill myself. Okay. Drive that knee forward. 3, 2, 1. Turn and face me and jog in place. Good for 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 jumping jacks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Jog in place. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your feet out about hip width. We're going to do some walkouts. So reach your arms up overhead. Look up overhead. Inhale here. Exhale. Drop your hands down to the floor toward your feet. Now walk your hands out forward. So you're going to end up in a plank. Can't see me. Hold your plank and then walk your hands back to your feet and bring them back overhead. Good, we're gonna do it again. If it's too much for you to go all the way down, lean over and to a chair and walk out, just to the chair height. So otherwise come up, roll down to the floor, or you can just roll up and down without walking out. Walk the hands out to the plank, pause, and walk them back in. We've got 5 of these total. We're at 4. Here we go for 3. Pause at the plank. It's 2. Pause. Walk them back in. 1 to go. Walk the hands out. Pause at your plank and walk them back in. Roll back up. Good. Grab your medium weights, not too heavy. We're going to start with some side lunges with the weights. You can either do a static side lunge or a moving lunge. I'm going to show you both. So for the static lunge, you're going to step 1 foot out, bending that knee of the leg you stepped out. You're going to reach down toward the toe and then come back up, straighten the leg, arm shoots out overhead. So it's down, bending the leg, straighten the leg as you come up and lift the arm overhead. For a moving lunge, Start with your feet hip width apart. Step out into the lunge and comes down. Then, as you're bringing this weight up, bring this leg back in. Knee comes up, arm comes overhead. Okay, so either a static lunge or a moving lunge. We've got 10 on each side. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drive that leg in each time, and 1, switch sides, opposite leg steps out. 10, keep that chest off your thigh. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Weights come down. Curtsy lunge. Feet are hip width apart. Step 1 foot behind, bending both knees. Cross your hands in front of you. Then we're going to bring that leg out and we're going to kick it up. So curtsy lunge with a lift. Bring it out, kick the leg up. Bring it back down. Good. Same leg each time. If it's too much for you to lift the leg, just bring it out and tap the toe. So you're either lifting or tapping the toe. 10 on each side. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Make sure you have enough room. I'm going to step forward so I don't kick things. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pick up your dumbbells. Back to your lunges. Static or moving. Let's go. We've got 10 on each side. That's 9. Or that's 8, excuse me. 6. 4. 2. Last 2. Here we go. Last one. Good. Other side. 2. 4. 6. Push off that leg. 8. And 10. Done with those. Dumbbells down. Curtsy lunge with or without the leg lift. So with the tap or with the leg lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your mat. Let's move on to the floor. Have some water. Okay. Sorry guys, this is far from an ideal setup for me here. Let's see. Okay. On your mat on the floor. Good. You're going to start out in a plank position. So we're going to start in low plank. So low plank. Your feet are on the floor. Arms are in a number 11. So your forearms are on the floor. Just scooch forward a little bit. Good. Now from this low plank position, check that your tush is not up in the air up here. You want it to be flat, your back. So think about keeping a ball pressed between your pelvis and the mat the whole time. You don't want that ball to move. So you're going to maintain this position. Now, we're going to lift our feet up just a tiny bit off the floor, obviously one at a time, or you're a superhuman. Comes up a little bit off the floor and then back down. Good, just a slight raise. Keep going. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down to the floor. Come up on your hands. So you're on your hands and knees. You're in tabletop position. Good. And from here, we're going to take cat-cow. So round your back and arch, look up. Round and arch. One more time. Round and arch. Back to our low plank. Hands are in that number 11. Stretch your legs out. Here we go. Legs lift up off the ground. Just like your step, you're going for a walk while you're in plank. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Bring your hands in. So you're in tabletop. And round your back. And arch your back. Round. And arch. One more time. Round. And arch. Good. Come up to a standing position. Now that heavy weight we talked about, you're going to grab it now. If you've got it. If you don't have it, just grab the heaviest weight you have. You're going to stand with your feet slightly wider than hip width. You're going to get a good grip on your weight. We're going to swing it through. So you want to have space behind you. You don't want to make a hole in your wall. And you want to have space in front of you. So here's how it works. We swing it back and then up. Back and up. Okay? So you're driving your hips forward as you swing it forward. We're going to do that 10 times. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Put that weight down. We're gonna get back to our mat. You need one weight, a lighter weight here is good. One weight, bring that weight down to the mat with you. Get back into tabletop position. We're gonna do a weighted cat-cow. So, and there's also going to be a cat-cow with a little core exercise in there. So bring the weight into one hand, doesn't matter which one. So for the cat-cow, you're extending opposite arm from leg. So I have the weight in my left hand. I'm going to extend my right leg back behind me. My right hand is going to come forward. So right hand comes forward, leg is behind me. Now I'm going to pull that weight into the knee and tap and back out. Trying to find it. My room is way too small. Okay? I need to move this bike. So the weight comes forward in one hand and the leg comes back in the opposite hand. Here we go. 10, look out over the weight. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Weight comes to the other hand. Check that your wrist is below your shoulder before you start. Fully extending that leg, keeping it high and straight in the arm. So you should have a line from your fingertips where that weight is all the way to your toes when you're fully extended. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, look out over the weight. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Put that light weight down. Stand up, grab the big heavy weight back to our swing throughs. Make sure you have adequate space before you start swinging. And let's go. 10, thrust the hips forward. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight goes back down. Back to our weighted cat-cows. Here we go. Tabletop position is your starting point. Weight in one hand. And we extend and retract. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Weight goes down. Stay on your mat. Roll over onto your back. Some water here. On your back, lift your legs up so they're at a 90-degree angle from your back. Legs are up in the air. Now, grab that one weight, and you're going to lift that weight up, thrusting it up toward your feet. So reach for those toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, reaching up, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop your legs down about halfway and reach up again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, it's much harder, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight goes down. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug your knees to your chest. Good. Now, straighten your legs out at the floor. Lie back. We're going to come up into a V sit. So move your legs apart from each other so they're making a V. Now we're going to lift our back up off the floor, and we're going to lift our legs off the floor, keeping that V. And you're going to reach between your legs for 10, pulsing, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie back down, bring your knees into your chest. Good. And grab your weight. Legs are gonna go back up to 90 degrees. And reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. Here's the killer. Legs come down 50% and reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight goes down, knees into your chest. And the last round of V-sit. So stretch your legs out, open them so they make a V. Back comes off the floor and your legs raise as you pulse forward for 10. Let's go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, almost there, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in. Whew. And give yourself a nice hug here. Well done. Gently roll back and forth, side to side. Give yourself a little massage here. Good. And roll up to a seated position. Come back to your mat in tabletop. We're going to thread the needle, releasing that thoracic spine a bit here. So to do this, we start in tabletop. Now, lift your right hand, and you're going to pretend that between your left arm and your left leg is the eye of the needle, and your right arm and right hand are the thread. And you're going to put the thread through the eye of the needle. So bring the thread through, and then pull it back out and bring your arm overhead. Good, look up at your hand. And then back through again for 4, and up. 3, 2, and 1. Good, same thing on the other side. Right palm is on your mat. You're gonna lift the left, bring that thread through the needle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit on your mat comfortably. Let's stretch our wrists, backs of your hands together. Turn your hands over, interlace your fingers, and give your wrists a turn. And reverse that. Good. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex one, point the other. And reverse, 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 reverse. Good. Feet are comfortable. Raise your arms overhead. Roll forward and reach for your toes and hold. Drop your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Roll back up to a seated position. Bring your feet in for a butterfly stretch. So feet are together. Press your knees down toward the floor, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Press down. Good. Stretch one leg out. Cross your other leg over. Knee is bent. And hug that bent knee into you. Now reach around behind you. And reverse. Twist the opposite way. Good. Both legs straight. Bend the other knee and cross it over your straight leg. Hug that knee toward you. Good. Twist around behind you. And the opposite direction. Good. Come to a comfortable seat. We're going to take a deep breath in together. Deep breath in. And exhale. Well done. Happy New Year to everyone.